pitch.
Hi Michael, the new season's upon us. How are you feeling about the group and how's the squad looking? Is there anyone unavailable?
Yeah, I feel good. As you'd expect, really looking forward to another season. You know, they come thick and fast, so it's about making the most of everything that's in front of us, really, and really encouraged with what we've the work we've done pre-season on the training ground, mostly in the games. I think it's been really good. So yeah, very much looking forward to the first game and a tough one on Saturday.
In terms of player availability, is Sesko, De Ligt available? What's the situation with Mason Mount and Carl Darlow as well?
Yeah, Carl's trained this week. He's back training, so he's in good shape. Mata's obviously been out for a long period of time, but he's training, and great to have him back. Well, he won't be involved, but he's in good shape and moving in a good direction. So that's really a good bonus for us, really. At this stage, to have him back. Ben's back training, so that's again another positive. Looking forward to having him back around the group and getting him some minutes as well. So, and then managing Mason a little bit, but he's very close. So it's touch and go for the weekend, really, if not going into next week.
Michael, with Mason, is there a kind of concern about injuries? Is that kind of underpinning everything? Because clearly the first 3 games of pre-season he was outstanding, but then everybody says, well, he'll get injured at some point, and then he goes off. Is that a concern?
I think first of all, Mason's a top player. I think we've seen that so far pre-season. He's one of our best players in the early stages in the games that he played in. I thought he was fantastic. So not surprising. It's what I've seen before, what I expect, what I know of him. So and he's picked up a little bit of a knock. It's no drama. Maybe it's been a week or so, or 10 days, or whatever it's been. So it's nothing major. Yeah, of course he's missed some football over recent years, and he wants to be fit. He wants to be in that full rhythm, and he wants to stay fit. So we're doing our best to help him do that. But he's a top player, Mace. It's the same as the squad. We've got to manage the squad. There's going to be injuries through the season. We've got to have a squad that's strong enough to have a really good top starting team with the depth to carry us through the season. So Mason will be back very, very soon, if not immediately. So it's all good.
Some people have looked at your fixture list and said 2 newly promoted teams. That's a favourable start for Manchester United. You've been around the club long enough to know that United have slipped up in games like this right at the start of the season before. How do you see it? You almost see it as more dangerous because people will think you should win.
Well, I think first of all, for all of us know this league, there's no favourable start. You know, I think it's a tough start. Both teams, but not getting past Saturday. I think a newly promoted team away from home is a tough game. You know, I've been involved in them in the past, so I'm fully aware of what's at stake, what's coming at us on Saturday, what we've got to be ready for. So it's not favourable. I think it's an easy thing to throw out there, but it's pretty ridiculous, and certainly we're not taking it that way at all.
Evening, Michael. Just a question on Marcus Rashford. I know we did ask you a few questions about him in Dublin, but since he's been back, I just wonder, has he expressed any desire to stay at United beyond the deadline? And just a second, if you don't mind, do you see him as an option through the middle as well as point left?
It's been pretty obvious since Marcus came back training with Cobby and Leach pretty much in Dublin that he's come back fantastically well. You know, he's enjoying his football. He looks fit. He looks sharp. He looks strong. He looks ready to play football. So I've been delighted with him since he's came back. Yeah, of course he can play through the middle. He has done. I wouldn't say it's necessarily his number 1 position, but he can do that. And I think we've got forwards that give us that flexibility right across the front line that we've used all of them pretty much in slightly different roles. So I think for us to have that option is really good moving through the season, obviously.
Just on the transfer window, the club being heavily linked with Pablo Spalletti, but I just wonder, how busy do you expect the club to be between now and the deadline, and do you still see left back with Luke Shaw as essentially the only first team left back in the squad, an area you'd like to strengthen?
I just think we're looking to strengthen the squad. We're certainly working towards that and making the most of the situation that we have and trying to improve things and trying to move forward. You know, I said the same thing to you last time, so yeah, certainly trying to make the most of the opportunities to finish the window stronger than we went into it, and I think we're in a good way to doing that so far.
Hi Michael, it's 13 years since United last won the title. What's it going to take to get over the line? Could you do it this year?
It's going to be a jump. I mean, I said to you, whatever I say, it doesn't really matter. You know, whether I say we can or we can't. Oh, I would never say we can't. By the way, I don't believe that. But whatever I say is, it's about what we do. You know, and what we can do, what we're capable of doing, what we believe we can do as a group. I think the run of form that we had last season gives us a lot of confidence. But then we know there's a whole new step to make as a group. We're pushing to do that. You know, it's exciting. I think we've got the potential to achieve things, and we're definitely giving everything that we can. And we got to believe that we're a good team, and we can do good things.
Just on the game, Hull are obviously sort of devoid of pressure. Really, United never are. But are they in a way an unknown quantity because of the number of new players?
Well, that's the beauty of the new season. You know, I think certainly for teams coming up in the league, and for the most part there tends to be quite a few changes within the group, in the playing group, so it's always the challenge when you're playing against them. There's that freshness, there's that buzz around the football club of coming into the Premier League and what that brings. So again, we're fully aware of that. We'll be prepared, obviously, mentally and physically. We've done a lot of work anyway, but mentally we'll be prepared. We know what the game's going to bring and how good we need to be to get the right result.